What's up you guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video I'm going to be installing Lensun's solar panel full complete kit. This includes the solar panel itself, it includes their vinyl, and it also includes their MPPT solar panel controller. It's going to be a super simple install. Literally anybody can do this at home, and this is cool because it helps save your battery. So let's go ahead and show you guys exactly how to do it, and then I'll show you at the end how awesome it's going to look, because this actually adds a nice little touch to your vehicle. Let's go ahead and now get into the video and I'll show you guys. So before we actually get into the installation, I wanted to give you some specs on this. So of course, like I had said earlier, this is a Lensun solar panel. Cool thing about having something like this is when you guys are out off-road, camping, or anything like that, this actually helps your battery stay up to charge. Another cool thing about having something like this, it actually helps extend the battery life of your actual battery, and it looks freaking awesome. This adds a little touch to your vehicle. You guys will see, of course, where it goes and how it's going to look when we finish the install. And it's 85 watts. The next thing, as far as with the kit that I got, here is the MPPT controller box. All right, so the cool thing about this, it's super simple install. So noticing right here, you got a black one and you got a red one. So this just connects to the battery, so positive and negative. Super simple, literally nothing hard about that. And then noticing right over here, you're also going to have another connection. So these two connectors here actually connect to the solar panel right up top, and it's a super simple, you just plug and play, nothing hard about it. The next thing right here, it does have holes all along, so that way you guys can mount it to wherever you want. As far as for me, I'm gonna be using double-sided sticky tape. You guys will see how I do it, so that way I can just stick it on instead of drill into my vehicle. And then as you guys can tell, it has a little antenna here because it is wireless as well. I believe you can check the power on it through an app on your phone if I'm not mistaken. And then the next thing that I picked up through them, the vinyl. So let's go ahead and now just jump right into it. We'll start off with the vinyl and then we'll show you guys the rest of it. Let's do it. So the first thing we're going to do is, of course, we're going to be installing the vinyl. So to do so, you want to go ahead and make sure you prep the surface really good. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off my whole hood where I know it's going to be installed at, and I'm going to give it a good clean wipe, probably like twice, just to make sure that the surface is clean. After I do so, I'm going to go ahead and use some alcohol like this to go ahead and make sure I get everything. You don't want this part to be dirty, because if it is, it's not going to install properly and you're going to have your solar panel popping up over time, and you do not want that. Now that you're satisfied with your cleaning job, you want to go ahead and now grab your vinyl and start prepping it. In this step here, you want to go ahead and get some Scotch tape. So the reason you want to go ahead and get some Scotch tape is because this is rolled up. So when you unroll it, it's actually going to try to curl up on itself. So if you guys do have two people, this would probably be the best time to get them, because like I said, it's going to try to curl up on you. So I'm going to go ahead and try to center it, and then after that I'm going to use a measuring tape. Go ahead and actually center it correctly, just pre-install, I guess you can say, with tape. Now that I've pre-measured it, I use my measuring tape to measure from here to the edge, and same thing for that side. That way I know it's centered. I got it in the place where I want it to be, and then I grabbed my Lensun solar panel, I sat it on top just to make sure everything looks properly and not out of place. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So let's hope for the best and do this. All right, so if you guys do have soap and water, this is probably the best time to spray some underneath, just to kind of help out with the wrapping process. If not, it's fine. Now that we finished wrapping the hood, as you guys can tell, one thing I wanted to tell you guys, you can't just set it on there and leave it. Reason why is there's no sticky underneath. So what we're gonna need to do is come right over here. We're gonna go to the grass area right here, and we're gonna flip it over. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and clean this off really quick, and we're going to be adding some double-sided tape. You can use probably glue or some other stuff, but for me I'm going to use double-sided tape, and I'm just going to put a lot of it just to make sure it doesn't fall. It doesn't come with any type of glue, so you do have to provide that on your own, but it's really affordable. Alright you guys, so now that I put the tape around, I probably should have put more, but I did run out, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and sit it down like that, and if down the road it starts peeling up, I'll just take it off and put some more tape. So let's go ahead and lay it now.
Drop it, just get on the tire if you want.
Yeah, because I'm too short for this.
Where are we gonna put it? This
So probably forward.
at the end of the thing?
Yeah. And then the centering, I think we have to push it that way towards you.
I think it's good right there.
Oh, it's good? Okay. All right then. Okay. Now that we laid down the solar panel, up next, all we have left now is to connect the controller box, as you guys can tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this kind of dangle behind the hood right here. And I'm gonna open up the hood and then we'll connect the controller box and go from there. Now that we've installed the solar panel, now we're left with this wire here. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna bring it down and we're actually gonna be zip tying it to this wire that's already there, that existing wire. And we're gonna bring it down here. So the reason we're going to do that is because grabbing our controller box, we're actually going to be putting it in this section here. Like I told you guys earlier, you guys can drill it on so that way it doesn't fall off. As far as for me, temporarily, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sticking some double-sided tape, just like I did here, and I'm going to stick it on for now. That's temporary because it's probably going to fall. But let's go ahead and get started. So right here in the back, I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And like I said, this is temporary. You do want to screw it down just so it doesn't fall off, especially off-road, because I know this thing's probably going to fall off. Next thing I'm going to be doing is you're going to notice it has like little lights here, green, yellow, and red. That you want it to be facing upwards. The reason why is you want to be able to see it visually when it's installed. So I'm going to leave it upwards like that. And I'll be placing it right there. I'm going to give it some firm pressure. I'm going to go ahead and connect these two. So this is pretty simple. One goes to one and one goes to other. You can tell female to male and then female to male as well. Okay, so clip that in there. Same thing with the other one. Make sure it clips, and once it does, let's go ahead and now zip tie all this out of the way, and then we'll go ahead and get to our positive and negative. All we're going to have left now, of course, is going to be our positive and negative. So let's go ahead and now connect that. We're going to start off with the positive. That's going to be a size 12 to go ahead and remove that. For the negative, I'm actually going to be placing it right here. That's going to be a size 10 for that one. Now that that's nice and snug, all we got to do now is with this, just kind of tuck it away, just so it looks a little cleaner. You don't want a big rat's nest down here. It looks kind of ugly. Now we finished up with the whole installation process. As you can tell, all the wiring's now tucked away. It looks super clean. So up next, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go ahead and close my hood. I'm going to let the sun charge the solar panel just a little bit. And then after that, I'll go ahead and show you guys which app to download. So that way you guys can check on your solar panel, and I'll show you guys how that app works as well. So let's go ahead and now get to that step. Let's do it. Now we finished up that easy installation. As you guys can tell, like I was telling you guys in the beginning, it also adds a touch. It's not only functional, but it looks freaking good. So it's something different. It is, of course, a solar panel that does work. So let's go ahead and now show you guys how the app works, how to download it and everything like that, just so you guys can use it, because I don't think there's any videos on that, at least that I haven't seen. So let's go ahead and show you guys. All right, you guys, so the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is pop up your app. For me, I have an iPhone, so that's what I'm going to be using. So let's go ahead and now go to search, and in the search, we're going to go ahead and now type in Solar Life. So let me type that in right now. So Solar Life, and then you're going to notice there is that first app right up there in the orange that says Solar Life. All right, so once it's downloaded, go ahead and open this bad boy up. So first thing you're going to see is it's going to want to allow Bluetooth. You want to make sure you do that and everything like that. As you guys can tell, I'm at 13.9 voltage to 14. It goes up and down. It says normal. The load, it's not discharging, and the charging boost is 16.2. It's daytime, 99%. Not sure exactly how this works, but it's cool to see everything, I guess. So let's go flip around. So yeah, so that's how you use it. So there it is. So that's how you download it. That's the app you look for. You guys can mess around with the settings and all that. I still need to learn them. That's why I'm not going to show you guys on how to do it, because I personally don't know how to mess with that app. I'm going to just play with it later in the day. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that you guys can monitor it from there, and it looks good. So if you guys did enjoy today's quick install, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
JesseRizo is here for you. It's here for you, Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.